my name is Manjunath Venkatram. I'm the founder and CEO at ThoughtData. At ThoughtData, we are building the next generation IT monitoring solution. We live in a digital economy today and we rely on technology-based services for everything from our day-to-day communication to finance to commerce and to even healthcare. Downtime and poor performance of critical IT-related services can have significant impact for everyone. For digitally enabled businesses, it can result in huge loss of employee productivity, revenue, customers, and even brand reputation. For millions of regular users who rely on these IT services, it can cause significant damage to even their livelihood. In North America alone, IT-enabled businesses, they lost about $700 billion last year because of IT-related downtime. On an average, for a medium to a large enterprise company, they lose about $42,000 for every single hour of IT-related outage. In a recent survey conducted for preparedness to an IT outage, an astonishing 90% of IT managers reported they have no confidence to proactively detect and avoid an IT outage with existing tools and methods. Here is a long list of some of the largest companies in the world who have had an IT-related outage in current month itself. From Facebook to Google to Microsoft to Apple, everyone is on this list. Let's take a case study from 2012 to understand what kind of an impact an IT-related outage can have on a successful enterprise company. In 2012, BlackBerry, the world's first smartphone company at that point in time, they had about 4 days worth of continuous IT-related outage, impacting half of their 70 million subscribers worldwide. They lost about $50 million during those days for 4 days worth of IT outage. Now it's not about the $50 million what they lost in those 4 days, but in days to come after this event, they literally lost all of their subscribers and quickly ran out of business. Such is the impact of IT-related outage for enterprise companies today. We recently heard about Facebook outage. They lost about $6 billion in a span of 6 hours. Now it's not about $6 billion Facebook lost. The millions of users who are not able to use that service for communication and selling their goods on Facebook Marketplace, they also lost a lot of money. A common perception is that IT-related outages happens because of power-related issues in data center. Well, in reality, 85% of IT-related outages happens because of application-related errors, software-related bugs, network-related issues, infrastructure-related issues, and human-related errors. Why is this problem so important to solve right now? There is a massive amount of digital transformation which is going amongst the enterprise companies today, trying to migrate their on-premises services to cloud. While cloud provides tremendous amount of flexibility, the complexity of IT services has grown multifold in the cloud. The IT leaders in any of these organizations today, they are constantly challenged to migrate services without disruption to their end customers or even the user experience. Proactive and continuous IT services monitoring is an absolute must for successful businesses today in order to stay innovative and competitive in the marketplace and to accomplish digital transformation with confidence. Let's take a look at how people solve problems in enterprise IT network today. The symptoms of the problem starts with application which end users are interacting. The problem could be in the application itself. Either the application is not working or the application is extremely slow. The problem could be in the application itself, the way it is designed, developed, and deployed. The problem could be on the server infrastructure which is hosting the application. The problem could be in the network which is interconnecting everything, or it could be due to an ongoing cyber-related threat inside the enterprise IT environment. On an average, enterprise IT teams, they use about 10 plus different tools in order to solve the simplest of problem. And when tools are used in narrow silos, the first problem the IT teams faces is conflicting and confusing alerts. The second most important challenge the IT teams are facing is to go through individual tools, gather information manually, and it's like a piece of puzzle they have to solve, correlating the data manually in order to understand what is the problem they are dealing with, the impact of the problem, and also to find the root cause. In spite of investment in so many number of tools, the mean time to identify and detect and fix a critical IT-related outage is extremely high. The current tools are broken in the marketplace today since the vendors are still offering narrow-pointed and fragmented solutions requiring the IT teams to do majority amount of work in the data correlation to find and fix problems proactively. How do we solve this problem? At ThoughtData, our Enterprise 360 software solution aims to solve this problem with a completely new approach of looking into enterprise IT monitoring. We have the industry's first unified IT monitoring solution, which looks at the IT monitoring end-to-end from a business standpoint rather than individual layers. When we detect the problem, we also provide comprehensive investigation into each and every layer of application, infrastructure, network, and cyber-related threat for IT teams to go and fix the problems. The value proposition for the IT-related business is tremendous amount of time which actually saves. We can easily save up to 50% time more than any other IT tools out there in the marketplace today. And we can easily save up to 50% cost for IT-related monitoring, and also it fosters better team collaboration. The network team, the application team, the infrastructure and cyber-related threat teams, they're using one single tool where they are detecting and finding and fixing problems. It also removes the need for manual data correlation. Since all the data is pre-correlated, they can easily understand the dependencies to find the actual root cause. For a business value, it increases confidence, it increases uptime and availability of the IT-related services, and they can spend the time, rather looking into the IT-related services, they can spend the time in strategic initiatives of digital transformation and innovative services and further growth of their business. The team at ThoughtData has tremendous amount of experience. We have about 60 plus years of experience in enterprise IT monitoring across research and development, product management, and sales. We are also backed by some of the wonderful advisors in the enterprise IT space, from sales and marketing strategy to some of the CTOs and CIOs who have tremendous amount of experience in enterprise IT monitoring, helping and guiding us to develop and deliver this product. Our future is also bright here at ThoughtData. While we are continuously focused on unified IT monitoring, in the years to come, we are also going to focus on AIOps technology. We are not only going to detect the problems and identify the problems for IT users, we will provide means and mechanisms with automation to fix the problems automatically with artificial intelligence for operations in IT environment. Thank you for listening to our story. At ThoughtData, we are building the next generation IT monitoring solution to empower digital businesses and their users who demand 100% uptime and high-performing IT services. We enable IT leaders to stop worrying about the availability and performance of their IT services and spend time on their strategic initiatives to deliver new innovative services for the growth of their business. Thank you so much.